2 days ago pa yata yun eh. Yung interview niya sa international. Ito, makakakabsat. Oh, yesterday pala. Sorry. Medyo matagal to O sige, bilisan natin.
So many thanks for joining us on the program today. Now, of course, we know it's a complex relationship between China and
Bilisan natin.
to a senator from the Philippines, Rodante
Marcoleta.
So many thanks for joining us on the program today. Now, of course, we know it's a complex relationship between China and the Philippines. I'm wondering, how should your nation's government respond to China's rescue of Filipino sailors in the...
Anong kwanto? Rodante Marcoleta interview on RT International World News. You know? On RT International World News, mga kabsat. National TV, mga kabsat. International News. Sige, tuloy. Pasok.
South China Sea, and what it means, what this whole incident really means for humanitarian cooperation during these ongoing maritime tensions.
Good afternoon, Moscow. Good afternoon, Nikki. First of all, I'd like to say that I believe my country is very grateful in being able to save lives from the distressed fishermen in the South China Sea. I, for one, would like to extend how grateful my country is and its people for doing that.
And does the resumption of political dialogue between the Philippines and China signal a de-escalation, you think, in the West Philippine Sea tensions? Or is this simply a procedural reset ahead of the ASEAN-China Code of Conduct talks?
As a matter of fact, our Department of Foreign Affairs is the one which initiated the de-escalation of the growing tension between our...
Narinig niyo yun? Pilipinas daw ang nag-escalate. Coming from Marcoleta, mga kakabsat. Ulitin natin. Baka di nyo narinig. Pakinggan nyo.
Visual reset ahead of the ASEAN-China Code of Conduct talks.
As a matter of fact, our Department of Foreign Affairs is the one which initiated the de-escalation of the growing tension between...
Kita nyo, international news niyan. Pero sinasabi niya, DFA daw ang nag-initiate ng tension. Really? Kailan pa nangyari yun? Na nag-initiate ang mga mangingisda natin, ang mga Coast Guard natin. Tragis, nakita nyo yung gaano kalaki ang barko ng China kumpara sa mga barko ng Pilipinas. Tapos mag-i-initiate ang Pilipinas. Marcoleta! Sinong pinagluloko mo? Saan yun? Actually, may sinabi si Tariela dyan eh. No? Subukan natin silipin mamaya. Sige. Pero sige, tuloy natin ito sasabi. Ito, coming from Marcoleta. Kap ninyo DFA, Pilipinas daw. Na DFA ang nag-initiate ng tension. Nako po!
Folks.
As a matter of fact, our Department of Foreign Affairs is the one which initiated the de-escalation of the growing tension between our two countries in the light of the most recent action taken by the Philippine Senate, which sought to condemn the public statements made by the Chinese embassy very lately in response to some of the discussions and the display of negative memes or caricatures by...
Caricatures na naman daw, yung ginawang caricature daw ni Kan. Pinakita na natin yan, Sir Leonardo, last week, di ba? Yung caricature. Nandun sino yun? Si Xi Jinping, di ba? O nakaramot. Mas marami pa ang ginawang kalokohan yung China kung anong pinagagawa nila sa mga caricature na ginawa nila. Tapos sasabihin, ito pa rin yung punto nila. Ewan ko ba kung bakit hindi nila kayang ipagtanggol ang Pilipinas. Hindi nila kayang tumayo sa mga Pilipino, no? Ano kayang meron? Nakakapagtaka naman. 'Di ba? Sir Leonardo, Alma Kawili, VMP Joel, tsaka Zero Force Family. Dapat gawin si Marcoleta, maglabas na siya ng totoong kulay niya. Yun na nga, 'di ba? Kap ninyo. Tragis. Guys, international news to Nakabaw. Na-interview si Marcoleta. Pinagyabang pa niya. Pinost pa talaga niya.
The spokesperson of our Philippine Coast Guard, which to me is not right.
Yeah, I'd like to ask you also about the Supreme Court of the Philippines stating that the impeachment of
Iba na to. Impeachment na to.
Vice President Sara Duterte was unconstitutional. What do you think about the impeachment in the
Nakiba na yung topic nila. Wala na sa West Philippine Sea. Napunta na sa impeachment ni Sara.
first place? And why are there repeated attacks on the Vice President, do you think?
O bakit daw may repeated attack? Tingnan nga natin kung paano niya sagutin to. Bakit laging ini-impeach si Sara?
The decision of the Supreme Court is correct. As a matter of fact, I was the one who initiated the defense of Vice President Sara in connection with the impeachment complaint filed.
Kalatado naman na talagang ikaw ang dumedepensa kay Sara. Walang kaduda-duda. Kitang-kitang kulay.
By the House of Representatives. It was based purely on the categorical decision made by the Supreme Court that in the first place, the impeachment complaint was unconstitutional. It was void ab initio. That the Senate never gained jurisdiction over it, and it was made self-executory. And because of that, we stood our ground on the basis of the position taken by the Supreme Court, and I thought that we should dismiss outright that initiative taken by the House of Representatives.
And how does this ruling affect the Vice President's ability to carry out her mandate?
Nakaka-apekto ba to sa mandato bilang Ay, hindi. Kasi lagi siyang nasa ibang bansa. Kaya wala na siyang mandate. Iniwan niya yung trabaho niya, padak ng kamote.
Well, I think the Vice President has been vindicated because while the House of Representatives filed a motion for reconsideration, our expectation was proven right because I personally said that given the nature of that kind of decision, it is very hard to reverse that decision. It was unanimous. Not even one member of the Supreme Court reversed himself. And I think the Vice President is very, very happy in said direction.
And so what do you believe is most important for the country to focus on after this chapter has closed?
We should focusing more on reviving our economy and to stop corruption, like what we have proven very, very recently that our treasury was looted by people who are supposed to protect the national treasury, and the people are disgusted, the people are tormented, and they are not happy. They're actually angry and are looking at our leadership for accountability and transparency. Somebody should make to account on the...
Uy, wow! Accountability. Speaking of accountability. Kamusta naman yung sinusuportahan mo? Accountable ba siya? Takot ka, di ba? Pinagtanggol nyo nga. Di ba? Sinabi niya, bloodbath, pero wala na. Pero ngayon wala na. Wala nang ligtas. Tapos ang maliligayang araw ninyong lahat. Ay, kamusta nga pala yung kaso mo? Di ba may kaso to sa Kwan? Sa Comelec? Yung hindi nagmamatch yung SALN niya, sa SOSE niya? Kamusta na kaya yun mga kabsat? Makibalita nga tayo dito. Kamusta kaya yung lahat sila may kaso mga kabsat? Tapos si Robin Padilla, iiwan na sila. Sabi ni Mariel, hindi na daw siya tatakbo sa 2028 kasi hindi daw natin deserve si Robin, sabi ni Mariel. Ngik! Ano daw? Hindi natin deserve si Robin? My goodness, the nerve! Hindi daw natin deserve si Robin. Baka baligtad. Baka hindi deserve ng Pilipino. Nako po, ano bang nagawang batas niya? Sige, bilangin nyo. Ano bang mga nagawang batas? Pa-baby bill? Tragis. My goodness. Ay, grabe. O, siya, gituloy.
And this is the only way we should grow. People observing us, like the international community, the investors, as well as
Okay na to, Ma'am Sat. O,
And the
nakita na natin.
Philippines. I'm wondering, how should your nation's government respond to China?
Nakita na natin kung anong pinanggagawa niya. International news yan, mga kapsat, ha? At sinabi niya, DFA daw ang nag-escalate. Pero ito, tingnan nyo, mga kapsat, ha? Pakinggan natin si dating Chief Justice Carpio. Si Chief Justice Carpio. Saan na si Chief Justice? Nandito lang siya kanina eh. Na-share ko na yun eh. Ready to view na yun eh. O natanggal. Ay, natanggal. Ay, ito, hindi. Nandito pala.